Who is the most successful Formula 1 team of all time? Some teams have been in F1 for a long time, like Ferrari, Williams and Mclaren, and other teams is still new in F1, like Haas and Alpine. Today I will be going over every team's championships, wins and podiums, but we will also take a look at how much races they have done. We will just be looking at the 10 teams that's currently in F1, and I will be going over the fewest wins to the most wins, but we'll also look at their win ratios. So without wasting any time, let's get into it. So in 10th place we have Haas. Their first race was in 2016 and they have no wins and no podiums, but they have a pole position that Kevin Magnussen got in Brazil. Haas have completed 144 races. Moving on to P9 we have Aston Martin. Aston Martin raced in F1 from 1959 to 1960 and stopped after that 2-year stint, but they made a return to F1 in 2021. They have no wins, but they have a podium from their 49 race start. Next we have AlphaTauri in P8. Their first race in F1 was in 2020, so they have 61 race starts. They have 1 win and 2 podiums, giving them a win ratio of 1.6%. In P7 we have Alpine. Alpine joined F1 in 2021 and they have only done 44 races, but they have 1 win and 2 podiums, giving them a 2.3% win ratio. Alfa Romeo is the next team on this list. They were racing in F1 from 1950 to 1951 and then again from 1979 to 1985, and once again made a return to F1 in 2019. The Constructors Championship wasn't a thing back in 1950 and only started in 1958, but Alfa Romeo would have won 2 Constructors Championship at that time. The team has 2 driver championships, 192 race starts, 10 wins and 26 podiums. They have a win ratio of 5.2%. Now going to the top 5. In 5th place, this might be a shock to a lot of you, but we have Red Bull. They are one of the newer F1 teams, but when you look at their win ratio, you will see they are in the fight for the best constructor. Red Bull joined F1 in 2005. They have 347 race starts, 5 Constructors Championships and 6 Drivers Championships. They have 92 wins, 234 podiums, and this gives them a win ratio of 26.5%. In 4th place, we have Williams. They started racing in 1975. They missed the 1977 season, but they've been racing every season since. They have 9 Constructors Championships and 7 Driver Championships. They have 805 race starts, 114 wins, 313 podiums, giving them a win ratio of 14.2%. In 3rd place, we have Mercedes. They raced in F1 from 1954 to 1955 and made a return in 2010. They have 8 Constructors Championships and 9 Driver Championships. They have 271 race starts, 125 wins and 281 podiums. Yes, they have more podiums than race starts since they had 2 drivers on the podium a lot. They have an insanely high win ratio of 46.1%. Now going to P2, we have McLaren. They started in 1966. They have 8 Constructors Championships and 12 Driver Championships. They have 924 race starts, 183 wins and 494 podiums, giving them a win ratio of 19.8%. And the F1 team with the most wins is Ferrari. They started F1 in 1915 and haven't ever left. They have 16 Constructors Championships and 15 Driver Championships. They have 1052 race starts, 242 wins and 798 podiums, giving them a win ratio of 23%. It's hard to say who the most successful ever F1 team is, since times have changed a lot, and some teams have done much more races than others, but the Mercedes 46.1% ratio is really good. But then again, if you've been in F1 as long as Ferrari, you will get some bad years. So let me know in the comments down below who you think the most successful ever F1 team is, and thanks for liking and subscribing.